What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We're here with Patrick to get a follow-up on his watch that he's owned and see how things have been going so far and if this is the right watch for you guys. So, Pat, what's going on, man? Great to have you.
Yeah.
So, walk us through your experience and what have you been liking, what have you been not liking about the watch?
I mean, well, like I said in the previous video, it's a Garmin, it's a watch that at the end of the day feels like a normal watch. It's not like one of the ones that are like smartwatch oriented where your wrist vibrates and it's like, ooh. That's what I like about it, and I still like it till this day. I've been wearing it. Haven't done anything really different to it. I swapped out the band, obviously. I got rid of that silicone one, put a titanium watch band on. So it complements the black of the case. It's titanium, 5% stainless. It's light, very lightweight. And I like it so far. It's very comfortable. Other than that, haven't changed anything on it. Still got one of the default watch faces on it. Worn it every day for the last month. It's comfortable. Haven't dinged it up too bad yet.
Yeah.
Wore this on a hike the other day and it was fine. It tracked my hike and everything. But I like it.
That's awesome.
I still enjoy it.
Yeah. And now that's not a smartwatch. We did talk about that in the last time that we were together. But what do you think? What are the differences that made you switch to that watch versus a smartwatch that you had? I know you had another Garmin watch. I know you had the Apple Watch, and you had a Samsung watch for a while.
Yeah, back when I was on Samsung.
So, what made you change?
I think biggest thing is just battery life. I mean, like I said, with Garmin not really doing its smartwatch, it's a smartwatch without really being a smartwatch type of thing.
Right.
And I think that's what makes longevity in the battery life what it is,
Right.
Because you can't get 16 days on an Apple Watch.
That's correct, yeah.
With all the features, text, being able to answer phone calls, it's you're not getting that. This watch I can get 16 days on a full charge. Right now I have 11 days with 70% battery life.
Wow.
And this watch is solar powered too, so if it gets enough sunlight it can kind of sustain that battery level too. But
that's crazy. That's crazy. I would love to see Samsung or
you love to see Apple freaking make a solar powered watch. Who are you kidding?
Yeah. Any company, honestly.
But
like,
I mean,
any of the bigger companies, I would love to see that. Like something different,
Yeah, and you guys obviously can see it on that camera too. The watch doesn't look big and bulky,
right.
On the. It does look like a big watch, but it doesn't wear big.
Right.
Right. Which I know that's a lot of things people don't like, is they don't like big bulky watches. But that's also a cool thing about Garmin is they make a bunch of different smartwatches, not just the one that I have. They
right.
Make, the Instinct lineup and all that stuff.
See, for me, and coming from being an Apple Watch user for a long time, and I think you'll probably agree with me. I don't know if you've ever owned like the first generation of any smartwatch, but having the big bezels and then going down some, I think bezels mean a lot to me and to a lot of people after having something with small bezels for a while. I think that that slight change affects somebody. Are you like that? Like, do you feel like you know, oh, you're used to one watch and then you go to another one. It's like, holy hell.
No, not really, because I mean, before I got into, you know, the smartwatches, I used to wear G-Shocks, and I still own a lot of G-Shocks, and for those of you who have ever worn G-Shocks or seen G-Shocks, they can get pretty damn big.
Yeah.
You know, so no, not really. I've always been a bigger watch, bigger phone type of guy, anyways.
Right.
Well, up until this year, I downgraded from the 13 Pro Max to the 15 Pro.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but,
that's another thing we can talk about. How, what made you do that? And do you like notice? I mean, other than size, do you notice a big difference?
No, not really. I mean, it's pretty much the same phone as the Pro Max, just a couple inches smaller.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean.
And I'm sure, I mean, it takes some getting used to, but I'm sure in an instant you'll be, you know, you'll be.
Yeah,
fine
I'm
with
already
that.
used to it, so you know, you know, it's not bad.
Yeah, I really need a 15. I'm still rocking the 13 Pro here.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I got mine in a Spigen case, if we're mentioning. You got yours in a case coup.
Yeah, mine. Yeah, that one. This one is very, very cool, I think. And I like how they have that kickstand too. Mm-hmm. I'm one to say I honestly need a kickstand for my thing. Mm-hmm. And when I found, I mean, so I was personally looking for something that had MagSafe and a kickstand all in one, and then I found this, and I found some cheaper models that looked like a knockoff of this, and I'm like, you know what? Nope, I'm going case coup because, yeah, it's expensive, but at least you'll get, you know, better durability and stuff like that. And that's one thing that I go for is durability and longevity as far as, like, you know, awareness. This one, I mean, I don't know. You can see some fingerprints and stuff, but whatever. You know, I feel like that, you know.
Oh, and
wipe it off with a cloth and you'll be fine.
Yeah, and if we're on the subject of like usability and stuff like that, I recently upgraded my wallet. As you guys probably know, I used to use a Ridge wallet, and I had an AirTag thing, but for whatever reason, I think the AirTag I had in it was defective because I was only getting like a month or so of battery out of the AirTag.
Oh, wow.
So it got to the point where it's like I'm taking the wallet apart to get to the AirTag, replacing batteries. And so I found this one on Amazon. Has, obviously, as you guys can see, an AirTag spot right on the front, but it's a traditional open fold wallet.
Yeah.
So if you guys like traditional leather wallets but want to know where it is at all times, I recommend this. This is a really nice wallet. It has a quick access parking on front too, so if you have a card you use the most, like I use my debit card a lot, I keep it right up front for quick access.
That's great.
Which, oops, as I put it back into the wrong pocket. It has two quick access pockets technically, but I only use it for my debit card. But it's nice. I like it. It's comfortable. I mean, it's bulk up a little bit, but it's not like in your back pocket. It's not that big a thing. But I like having this because me being somebody who gets home and then tosses my wallet across the room.
I hope you really don't do that.
There's been times where I've had to chirp the
I mean, especially with one of the AirTags in there.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. It's like, all right, well, I'm home. You know, but I haven't had any issues with this AirTag. It's actually pretty straightforward how the AirTag sits in it. There's a little like cutout that you slide the AirTag down into, and it sits kind of in the cutout. I haven't had any problems with this AirTag, you know, coming out, whatever, the hole that the AirTag sits in, stretching and falling. I haven't had any issues with it.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I know Taylor's a sucker for links. I'm sure he'll link this down below.
Yeah, definitely.
This wallet was about $20 on Amazon. So,
wow.
Obviously, AirTag not included. The AirTag's another, what, 20?
Yeah, it's like 30.
Yeah.
30, 40.
So, I mean, you're looking $20 wallet, and if you already have an AirTag lying around in a previous wallet or whatever, just like me, I bought a brand new AirTag for it. But I like it, you know, and this is actually technically a front pocket wallet. I don't know if any of you guys put your wallets in your front pocket. This is classified as a front pocket wallet. Oh, but I back pocket it, and I have no problems with it as far as like giving me back pain or sitting on it, and it's comfortable.
So since we're kind of on the topic a little bit, what do you consider your everyday carry?
Well, obviously, main thing is the phone. I don't go anywhere without this. Obviously, I got the privacy screen on there too.
I like that. I got it too.
Yeah. This watch never comes off my wrist. I sleep in this watch. The only thing I don't do is obviously shower with it. I could. It's waterproof up to 100 meters. I just don't wear it in the shower.
That band would probably wear off real quick.
Probably. I mean, it's a DLC coated band, so it says it's scratch resistant, but which obviously I've been wearing it since I got it, and there's not even scratches on the clasp yet.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm sure time will tell. Obviously, when I'm not working, I usually carry a firearm with me. I don't have it today, obviously.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I try to carry a pocket knife.
Ooh.
One of these.
Damn, okay. Damn.
And then my keys. That's probably, if I'm out and about, is my keys. Which my key setup's just lame. Again, another AirTag.
Hey, you can't have too many AirTags. Listen.
Another AirTag and a Belkin keychain case.
Oh, God, I love that. That's awesome. That is awesome.
I actually got this AirTag and this thing from Walmart, and it's held up great. I haven't had to change a battery in it yet. My car keys, a keychain a coworker gave me when she came back from vacation. My house keys.
So rubbing it into your face that they went on vacation and you didn't.
Yeah, to Hawaii, by the way.
Oh, Jesus.
What a bitch. And then I have obviously just a little pocket knife thing, but this was my grandfather's, so when he passed I took it off his keys and threw it on mine. And that's pretty much my key setup.
That's awesome.
It doesn't bulk up the pants too much. And
if you don't mind, show your pocket knife again so I can...
What, the first one?
The bigger one.
This is called the Boker Kalashnikov. It's...
Damn. Okay.
It's named after the AK-47.
Shoot.
D2 blade steel, so it's a cheaper blade steel, but it's nice and sharp. OD green handle, because I like OD green things.
Dude, listen.
But it's an automatic, so...
That's great. That's great.
And in case you guys are wondering, no, I have not had this thing spring open in my pocket with the button being right here. It's kind of flat with the blade, so you'd have to go out of your way to open it in your pocket. But it's a very, very snappy open.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
you can really hear that.
Yeah, which second day I got this, I opened it into my finger. So, just don't do that. That hurt. I don't recommend. 10 out of 10. Would not do again. So yeah.
Damn, I hope not.
I opened it, obviously, flicking it open, and the blade just went wink right through the tip of my finger.
Ouch.
So yeah, that's a testament to how sharp it is. Yeah, it sliced through my I don't think I still have the scar from it, but
damn.
Yeah, it sliced the tip of my index finger. Didn't slice it off. It just...
Jesus.
That was like the second night I got it because I'm like, wow, this is a snappy open. Flick, flick, and then I just went flick, and it just went think.
Oh man, that's crazy. So.
But other than that, that's usually typically my everyday carry.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm like very minimal as well. I mean, I have obviously my phones. By the way, guys, I want you to tell me in the comments what is the main camera and what is the side camera. I kind of showed it off a little while ago, so yeah. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. I'm very, very interested in knowing. Side note, this camera is kind of an older camera, so that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I wanted to put this to the test because honestly, I just got this from a friend, and I'll give you guys a hint. It came out in 2018. All I'm saying. And yeah, I'm like, you know what? I gotta put this as like I honestly wanted it as my top-down shot. But since we did this today, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna need 2 cameras, so got it off of there and popped it on that tripod. So, you know, I feel like for me as a creator, it's always good to have 2 cameras. You never know when you're gonna need it. So, as far as that goes, you know, my EDC, I have my Apple Watch SE.
Lame.
Wow. Just because you switched from... Wow, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do me dirty like that. I have my AirPods 3rd gen. My wallet from Andar. And...
Never heard of that company before.
Yeah, dude. They make some pretty cool stuff. Got that. And that's, I mean, literally about it. I do, not every day, but when I know that I want to go out and do some recording, actually I have it right here. I got this tripod that I carry with me. It is a selfie stick and tripod, as you guys can see. I've had it in a video or 2 before. It's a very small thing, and...
You can also use it as a self-defense tool.
I mean, you want to try it right now, buddy? But, no, I mean, you know, I think it's pretty cool. Let us know in the comments what you guys think, and what are your everyday carry. Going back to the watch, is there anything else you want to talk about? Would you recommend it for somebody in 2024, and all that? So
I would say yeah, I would recommend it. The only thing is though, is it's been discontinued by Garmin because they, obviously I mentioned this in the previous videos, they've made new ones. They've shied away from they've done the Tactix Delta, and then they went into the Tactix. Now they got like the Tactix Phoenix line or whatever, which they're still making. I think they're up to like the Phoenix 7 or something.
Yep.
Which is pretty much the same watch, same features, just upgraded like maps and GPS layout. But I went on a walk the other day and I had no problems with it tracking the route I took. So yeah, I would still recommend it if you can find them. I mean, you can find these watches for relatively cheap. If you look on like eBay, Amazon type of thing, you know, even Walmart.com, you might be able to find some deals on them. I said, I love this watch. It hasn't left my wrist in a month, well, over the month I've had it. I forgot to mention too with my EDC thing, I've been carrying a Write in the Rain notebook.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, haven't had to write in it yet.
Oh,
But I carry a Write in the Rain notebook and a pen, because God forbid if I gotta write any notes down or any ideas or whatever, I can jot it down.
I have a question that's probably going to be a stupid question. But you do know that you can write notes on your phone on the Notes app.
Yes. But in my line of work, I carry a notepad and a pen.
True. That's another thing. You don't want to whip out your phone and
plus, sometimes getting to your phone, unlocking it, and then going, "Hey Siri, open Notes." You know, or trying to find the notes. It's easier to just whip out a, you know.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, sometimes if you meet a pretty girl out somewhere and you want her phone number, it's easier to have her write it down.
Oh man, you're too much, man.
Yeah,
well,
I'll get some backlash for that, but
you probably will. You probably will.
It's fine.
I can already see a few people giving you a lash.
I don't know. I like the Write in the Rain notebooks because obviously they're what they say they are. They are Write in the Rain. This paper's like a thicker, waxy.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
So if you're trying to write notes in a downpour, you could write on this notebook underwater. Not that you would want to do that, but... And then I've been using...
Let's give it a try. I'm kidding.
And I've been using these zebra pens. They're just cheap little fine tip points, but I like them. I used to use the Fisher Space Pens for my job, but I found myself losing them.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed in my profession, don't use a nice pen because you might not get it back.
Yeah,
I've learned that. My
Fisher
Fisher Space Pen, I gave to somebody to sign something. They signed it, and then they stole my pen. So now I bought these cheap 12-box zebra pens. So if somebody steals it, I got more. It ain't no big deal.
To that person, if you're watching this video, just return the pen.
It was a nice pen. It was a nice Fisher Space Pen. And those, in case you guys don't know, Fisher Space Pens are the ones that you could write upside down in extreme temperatures underwater. It was like a pressurized ink cartridge. They're not cheap pens. They're like $20 just for one pen.
Oh, God.
It was my nice pen. That's what I consider my nice pen, was my Fisher Space Pen. So now I'm using these, which I like them. They're nice. I mean, obviously, for those who don't like clicky pens, this is going to annoy you, but...
Yeah. Well, shoot.
It's a nice fidget toy.
Yeah.
And then another thing for my EDC is this. This bracelet never leaves my wrist. It's just a memorial band for my grandfather and grandmother that I made.
Nice.
Had made. But other than that...
By you mean you found it online, customized it. And yeah, okay.
Exactly. Had somebody else make it for me, but I told them what I wanted on it. But other than that, that's pretty much my EDC.
Right.
Like I said, I usually carry a firearm. Today I didn't, because I'm just coming over his house, so it's like I'm not doing anything after.
So I'm sure I've asked you this before, but where can people find you if they so please to watch your content and stuff? I will say he does content very different from mine.
I've kept it PG up until this point, which is usually different from my content.
Yeah, very different.
But yeah, if you guys look up Roy1296 on YouTube, I believe I have a Facebook page, same thing, Roy1296.
Yeah, I
have a Twitter. I think it's Roy1296 _HD for the Twitter, or it might be just Roy1296. I don't really use Twitter. Jesus. I don't really use Twitter that often. I do
now it's called X, so that's easier to say.
Yeah, X, Twitter, stupid. I have X on my phone, actually, so if you guys do want to follow me, message me, whatever.
Make him post some, his stuff on there again. I think, honestly, if you were to post your your best ofs and your videos that you make on the weekly over there, I think you would get a lot more engagement.
Yeah, I used to have it share my YouTube every time I posted. It would be like, I just uploaded. Here's a link, but I don't know why it doesn't do that anymore. I think I did away with that when I stopped using
Oh,
Twitter.
gotcha.
But
yeah, I mean,
I have Twitter on my
easier.
phone now. I frequent it a little bit more often now. Not too often, because again, it's Twitter. I have an Instagram too.
And now it's owned by Tesla's Elon Musk, and yeah. Man, I'm not getting into that. But anyway, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed this. I did want to bring Patrick in. He's been saying a lot about his experience with the watch, and I'm like, all right, let's get you back on and talk about it. You guys know that I do talk a lot of Apple Watch stuff on the channel. I did in the past. I really want to bring it back, but I did talk about low budget watches that you can get. You know, if you're not looking for something that has all the features but still works. You know, I did do that for a while. Maybe I'll bring it back. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want that for Mr. Smartwatch. But with that being said, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe and like and follow us, as this sign is saying behind me. By the way, how do you guys like this? You guys like this in the back of my videos and podcasts? Let me know in the comments. Again, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot, Patrick, for joining us today.
Yeah, no problem.